Hi guys, and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 here with Ajax and our Youth Academy Challenge. We're hoping to pick ourselves up after a really poor disappointing performance last time out against Heerenveen. Against Fenerbahce now, we had a solid performance against them in Turkey. We were really unlucky to get beat 3-2, but with the 2 away goals, hopefully we can continue on here and go through. Delight is ready to come back in. We'll take Eros Madi off the bench. And Delight can come in for Zefoik, who's been really disappointing recently. But Boy Kemper can continue on. I think we're just going to go with this lineup. So that'll be Rui Grok, Veltman, Delight, Kemper, backboard, Savastano, Akelenkamp, Van de Beek, De La Vega, Sierhuis and Kluivert. And let's just hope we have enough to get it done. At the Amsterdam Arena, we're a pretty dangerous prospect for most teams when they come here. Only question is, do we have enough grit at the back to keep them out? I'm confident we can win this game, but we do need to be at our best here. We need to put in a top level performance. 15 minutes gone, not much action in the game. Come on, 25 minutes gone, not much action. Statistically, we are bossing it, but here they come now. Valbuena puts it in, Kemper away, picked up by Sierhuis, counters on, come on, Kluivert now, got 2, but support arriving quickly, beats one of them, he's into the box, he's tried to bend it, it's saved, but Sierhuis is on the rebound, turns it in, 1-0, and Ajax lead on away goals. Perfect start. I'm not entirely sure about Kluivert's decision to try and bend that into the far corner, but the goalkeeper's palmed it right into Sierhuis's path, and we've managed to take the lead anyway. There they come though, looking for that quick reaction. Savastano sold himself a bit easily there. Delight gets it away. Van de Beek smuggles it. Comes back to him now. Try to charge forward down the left. Just go back the way. Oh, he should have just passed that back and kept possession. He's given it away. Soldado now. Here they come. Ball stood up. Chance for Ozan, and he's put it over. You've got to say we get away with one there. Ozan Tufan nodding it over the bar when he was in a great position, probably to finish and give Fenerbahce the lead again, but we remain in the driver's seat, 1-0, lead on away goals. And that's how it'll be at half time. Now we do have to recall in the first half over in Turkey we were ahead at the break, so we need to assertively let the lads know, do not get complacent. Giovanni De La Vega will be replaced by Shea Nunnally, easy for you to say. And we'll see what he can do down that right hand side of the front three. It's a big occasion for the boys here. We need to qualify. We need that. I was going to say we need that Champions League money. We don't really, but you know what I mean. We need that Champions League experience for their development. It's whipped in early, away by Kemper. Van de Beek will not pick her up. Then he'll block it, but still not pick her up. Giuliano now on the right hand side, got an overlap. Goes back the way to Souza, and Giuliano and Souza again. Stolen by Sierhuis. A great ball. Nunnally's got the pace. He's in. Got a couple charging back to try and stop him. He's went for power and put it wide. Unlucky. Hassan Ali, Valbuena, they are threatening here, Fenerbahce. It's a bit of space in the edge of the box. Kemper nicks it though. They took too long. Kluivert over the top. Sierhuis now, can he double his tally? He puts it wide to Nunnally, continues his run. It's squared. Oh, what a save! Volkan Demirel, how does he save that? Sierhuis and Nunnally do everything right there, and it's just an inhuman save by the keeper. Valbuena's corner now, header away. We're doing well at those set pieces. We get punished by them in Turkey, so we're doing well to get rid when we're facing those. Nunnally races past his man, ball in. Sierhuis this time guides it beyond the goalkeeper. We take the lead on aggregate. Fenerbahce now needing 2 goals to go through. Karl Eiting will come on to replace Jurgen Akelenkamp, who's not really been involved today. But this 2-0 scoreline, exactly what we needed. It's not over though. Isla, Giuliano. Back to Giuliano. Lovely wee flick there. Ozan Tufan. Giuliano. Oh, he's slipped his man. A shot comes in. It's easy though for young Rui Grok to hold on to that one. Balls are out for Veltman. Nods it to backboard. Space for Nunnally now. Running. Can he find Sierhuis, who's on a hat-trick? He crosses it. It's a poor cross. Skirtle away. Picked up backboard. Back in. Away. Skirtle. Good save, Volkan. As Nunnally tried the snapshot there on the on the volley. Giuliano down the line, Maurizio Isla backboard, flying in, winning the ball, needed to, he's on a card there. Clivert also on a card though, picks it up wide, can he whip it in? Sirhouse is in acres of space. It is a hat-trick for the young man. It is 3-0 for Ajax, it's exactly what we needed. Backboard will now come off for Maduro, so he doesn't end up getting sent off. And with 20 minutes to go, we're leading 3-0. Fenerbahce still only need 2 goals. It doesn't change the need for them, but it will only take us to extra time, even if they were to somehow pinch 2 undeserved goals. But it does look to be our tie now. Nunnally beats his man, whips it, keeper fumbles, Van de Beek in. Neustadter away, Aiting, Van de Beek blocked, Savastano blocked. Tufan gets it forward, nicked by Van de Beek again. Veltman now. Lovely composure, played to Kemper. Savastano, wide, whips it. That's a poor cross. 10 minutes remaining. Fenerbahce needing 2 goals. Keeper lumps it long, away by the light. Kichi though, they have the ball now. Soldado, well nicked by Veltman. Kemper, Delight, goes long. They've had to commit forward. It's let Nunnally in behind. Good challenge, plays in. Clivert, 4. Game over. Game over. And this is the contrast with this team. They'll go out one game and get absolutely slapped 6-2 away at Heerenveen. They'll go out the next game and boss Fenerbahce 4-0. We really don't seem to have the mentality, and listen, that's understandable with the tender age of a lot of these players, but we don't seem to have the mentality to play away from home. When we go away, we seem to be off it. Seems like the occasion overawes us sometimes. I mean, like in Turkey, for example, we were playing well, but we gave away sloppy, stupid goals for a lack of concentration. But there you go, we're one step closer. One more qualifying round, I believe, and then we're in the Champions League group stage proper. We're playing Dynamo Kiev in that game. I don't think that's any tougher than Fenerbahce. I expect to be able to beat them. El Ghazi away to Brighton. Good for him. And it's Twente who will be coming to town in the league. We need to build from that result against Fenerbahce now, going through in the Champions League. We need to build from that, get a good result against Twente, because we really need to respond after that horror opening game against Heerenveen away from home. Need to make sure we come back, show that we're going to be title challengers this season, and get a good result against Twente. I actually want a powerful result against Twente here. We're talking 4-0 plus I want to see here. Roda beating Excelsior 6-4. It's an exciting league, if nothing else, this league. Feyenoord only on 1 point, as are PSV Eindhoven. The negative for that would be that they've played each other already. So each of them have easier fixtures left, you would argue, than we do. And they're a point ahead of us, so not great. Then after we play Twente, we have Alkmaar. We're going to have a run of just easy games, because we're getting the tough ones out of the way early. We've played Heerenveen, now we're playing Twente, then we play Alkmaar. We've actually performed well against Twente in the past. Same team. Well, we'll take De La Vega out just now for Nunnally. Other than that, it'll be the same team that played Fenerbahce. You can't argue with a team that wins 4-0 in Europe. Assertively, I expect you to be winning this without any problem at all. Aside coming forward now for them. Lindl switching it. George. Don't let him past you. Oh, he is past Savastano. He's tried to sneak the ball in. Crosses blocked for a corner. A positive start by Twente getting forward. Come on, boys. Show some grit here. There you go. Savastano away. Sidey's ball in. Kemper away. We've actually did a lot better with dealing with crosses into the box after that game against Fenerbahce in the first leg. Whipped in a Kellenkamp. Kemper managed to get it away. Could come back at us though. Lindl now. Nice flick. A Kellenkamp wins it. Back to Lindl though. Here's George. We're sitting too deep there, that line. Delight wins it. Great play pushing up by him. Over the top to Clivert now. Pings it across for Nunnally. Run at him and whip it. Runs at them, whips it. Kaiserhaus is offside as he nods it beyond the goalkeeper. Kemper switching it to backboard on the other side of the pitch. Not only doesn't he make the right run there, he should be peeling wide. Backboard has to go back to Veltman. Oh, what a pass on him to Savastano. Slips in Kluivert, taken down, penalty kick. And Kaiser House, the key man up top, will take the penalty kick. Will hopefully score the penalty kick and make it 1-0 to Ajax. He does indeed. 1-0, 10 minutes gone. Ajax 1, Twente 0, and that's House's 6th goal of the season. 4 of them, of course, coming in this episode. The one thing to remember about the crushing result against Heerenveen, as much as it did absolutely destroy my morale at the time, the one thing to remember is it's only 3 points. You're going to lose games at some point during the season. Aside losing it to Delight, backboard back to Roy Grock. He'll kick it long. Picked up by Nunnally. Sir House is in if he plays it. He does play it. They rush back well though, Twente. Yeah, you've got to give them credit for that, though. They've given it away now. Kluivert taking on his man. Byline whips it in, away. Van de Beek back in. Sir House, oh, he's nodded it over right in front of the keeper. Maybe should have done better. Maybe should be 2-0. So far though, no team managing to win their first 2. Heerenveen being held in their game. I think they're at Go Ahead Eagles. Lindell whips it in, flicked away. Sir House now takes it down nicely. Aside can pinch it though. Puts it in. Acres of space. And Boer should have... Or Boer. Or I have no idea how you would say that. I'm going to go for Boer. Boer nods it over the bar. Backboard Nunnally. Run him. Runs him. Whips it. Sir House again over. She needs to be doing a bit better in the air for me. He scored the only goal of the game so far and he only has a 6.7. That shows how poor his overall game has been. Our goalkeeper actually, who's done nothing, will be man of the match at the moment. De La Vega can now come on for Nunnally. God, he's so raw, it's ridiculous, man. A lot of these young players are super raw. Drommel will kick it long. Backboard to Kalenkamp. I'd like another goal so I can take Savastano off and put Kemper wide. De La Vega, Veltman. Great ball to Savastano. Moves it to Kluivert quickly. Maybe could have took a touch there. Kalenkamp wide for Savastano. Whips it in. First time in. Donny van de Beek powers the header in. Savastano, in providing that assist, has earned a break. I'll bring on Van Gelderen and I will put Boy Kemper, as discussed, wide left. 2-0. Good position to be in now. Hopefully we can build on this. Go Ahead Eagles are beaten here in Wien, would you believe? Excellent result. Veltman switching it to Van Gelderen. Being pressed very high now as Feyenoord have taken lead against Volley. Kluivert, Van Gelderen. Delight. It's a poor crossfield pass. Thesker to Aside. Thesker now backboard can pinch that, he does. Got to be a goal here. Kluivert, Sir House almost made a mess of it. De La Vega, Jesus, what a terrible finish. Absolutely horrible finish there. And backboard will be the last substitute. He's looking tired out there. He'll come off for Jurian Maduro as McGowan finds Sarota. Holla. Teravest, come on, nick it from them. Holla tries to switch it. Backboard will cushion it away, but only as far as Thesker. Aside now. 3 on him. Does manage to find Lindell. Sarota now. We're doing well at closing down. Teravest in. Backboard's cushion away, only as far as Lindell again. Failing to clear our lines here though. Aside goes back to Thesker. Ball over the top. Easy for Roy Grock. Perfect defending. Van Gelderen now, does he have a pass? It's a long ball, Sir House isn't going to get it. Kemper finds Kluivert, those De La Vega and Sir House on their bikes. It's going to be De La Vega and it's going to be 3. Giovanni De La Vega with a fantastic finish across the goalkeeper. Makes it 3-0. And this episode has a hell of a better complexion than the last one. Maduro over the top. Sir House challenging, won't win it. Maduro pinches it from a side, but gives it away to Holla. over the top. Rui Grok won't get that. Boer picks it up now. Stands it up back stick, and Adam Sirota with a super easy finish. And that, you would argue, gets Twente back into this tie to some degree. I want to tell them to tighten up as we get into the last 10 or so here. There you go, tighten up, boys. Thesker with the throw. Ilhan Kauri, Asaide, Thesker. Jensen puts it forward, Delight to Veltman, back to the keeper, there you go, long ball. Sirhouse, oh, we've got acres of space. Kluivert now, De La Vega should be making a move to help him. It's a terrible finish. He should have just ran that to the byline and waited for support. But it is going to be a victory by the looks of it, 3 points. Or do we speak too soon? Whipped in, header away, Asaide now. Zvoli have equalised against Feyenoord. McGowan wide, Jensen, and it's well wide and over the bar. And after 2 games, the first of which was a 6-2 hammering, we're actually going to be ahead of the champions Feyenoord. They have 2 draws, we have a win and a loss, that puts us ahead of them. I'm going to passionately tell the boys I was very pleased. That was a good performance from them there. To right the wrongs of the last episode when we got such a hammering off of Heerenveen. Heerenveen, who in their game lost to Go Ahead Eagles. Where are PSV Eindhoven playing? They play tomorrow. Yeah, they're at home to Heracles tomorrow. We'll see their result against Heracles, then we'll move on. I suspect they will probably win that one at home. See how they get on, and then we will call that an episode. Okay, here we go. And Alkmaar as well, of course. 1-0 Heracles. Wow. Alkmaar win and go top, but there you go. We are currently 1 clear of Feyenoord and 2 clear of PSV Eindhoven. Who could have predicted that after the last episode when we were so severely humiliated, I suppose is the only real way I can put that. Nonetheless, let's put it out of our heads, because look at this. 4-0 over Fenerbahce, 3-1 over Twente. Huge results for us. 7 goals scored, only the 1 conceded. Let's hope that's a bit of maturity now creeping into our game. However, next time we do face another tough task, we're away in Ukraine against Dynamo Kiev. Then we face AZ Alkmaar at home. Are Dynamo Kiev champions, or is it Shakhtar? Now, Shakhtar are the champions. So we're playing the runners-up from Ukraine, and then we're playing Alkmaar, who are the only team after 2 games to have a 100% record in the Eredivisie this season. So that'll be a tough away game. A draw there will be pretty good, actually. But listen, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed the episode, please do drop down below and leave a like on the video. And of course, if you want to follow these young lads in their development over the course of this season and the subsequent seasons to come, then please do subscribe to the channel. I'd be greatly appreciative of that. But mostly, I just want to thank you for watching and say I will see you next time for Kiev and Alkmaar.